We are Eric and Tina Miller of the Infinite Love Project, makers of the Be Kind signs you see around. This movement helps connect people through positivity and hope. Welcome to our brief history of the Infinite Love Project and the Be Kind signs.
In 2018, we started handing out the Infinite Love Hearts to connect with people and inspire kindness. To date, we've handed out over 81,000 hearts with the help of like-minded people. The heartfelt reactions we've received confirm that we are onto something, and the world needs acts of kindness and compassion.
We made the first of 15,000 Be Kind signs on January 14, 2020, made from stenciled letters on our front porch. Then we started hanging them up. A week later, the crayon-shaped signs were created to help the message speak to kids. We brought 8 multicolored Be Kind signs to friends at the Tally Ho Theater in Virginia where the band Better Off Dead was playing and put them across the front of the stage. The guest singer, Sonny Triple, handed out signs to the crowds who proceeded to joyfully dance around with them, happy to have one to take home.
Within weeks, COVID and the shutdown happened, and as Eric was driving around the Central Maryland area for work, his installations of signs inspired others. Friends began buying signs, many of which Eric delivered.
Friends wanted to be a part of the project and began sponsoring signs to install in their neighborhoods. The first 6-pack of Be Kind signs was mailed to New Orleans, then friends in Anne Arundel, Baltimore, and Montgomery counties, Newark, Delaware, and Cincinnati, Ohio sponsored signs too.
We also started vending at the local farmers market, which began an almost 3-year vending schedule at over 300 markets and festivals around Central Maryland. We've met tens of thousands of people who said the message and our work resonated with them, and they were looking for ways to support us and get involved. We are grateful to them and the many collaborators around Maryland and the DC area.
The first rainbow crayon signs were requested by friend and astrophysicist Alex Sherman. She purchased 3, one for her home and each of the grandparents' home, so their newborn child would see the colorful message everywhere they went.
The first Maryland flag sign was a request from friend and yoga instructor Jessica Crowley, and the Maryland flag design has easily become our most popular.
The peacock colored sign was a request from fellow Deadhead and music lover Jessica Weiss. The Pan-African design that I created became so loved that our largest order at the time was from Jillian and John Shepard, who purchased 70 of these rectangles to give to their clients, Ethiopian merchants in the district in Silver Spring, for the holidays.
We also expanded the languages of the message. Be Kind is now available in 8 different languages thanks to a collaboration with bike store owner Adam Wyatt.
Local merchant collaborations then blossomed. The food chick Brooke Haggerty was the first to display signs outside of her business, and she was soon joined by Bernie at the Jeannie Bird Baking Company, the Rock Salt Grill, and many others.
People have shared stories about when they saw or discovered the signs, including people moving to Carroll County, mostly saying about how the signs inspired them or brought them joy and gave them hope. Realtors like Ricky Cantor and Chris Mabe began giving signs to their clients as welcome gifts too.
Many people have been inspired enough to donate to this Be Kind movement, to the point that we started a nonprofit named Action for Kindness through the Community Foundation so they could help us steward funds. Action for Kindness received the Rising Star Philanthropist of the Year award in 2023.
Eric had an idea under the thought of, why can't everyone paint their own sign, when a friend's son asked his mom and Eric if he could paint his own. So Eric created the Paint Your Own stencil sign, and Miles was the first to paint it.
Thank you, Miles. The Paint Your Own signs then debuted as a community paint activity at Dee Statterfield's annual Fall Yoga Camping Festival in Houston, Delaware, and proved to be an in-demand activity at the Charm City Bluegrass Festival, where 99 signs were painted over the 2 days.
Friends and staff from McDaniel College, including President Julia Jaskin, Amanda Gelber, Chloe Erla, Marcy Jastrab, Aaron Benevento, Chad Coons, and Daniel DeHolland, all huge champions of the message and movement, have held Paint Your Own events every year since 2021. A parent of a McDaniel student even commented that the Be Kind signs around campus and town were a great influence in the decision to attend McDaniel. Early nonprofit collaborations include the Boys and Girls Club of Carroll County. Aaron Bishop, Beth Tevis, Bonnie Mishulam, and Sean Davis have been amazing supporters of our work, including us in their communities since they've always championed kindness. The early paint events were free flow style. Eric and I are certified yoga instructors and decided to create a workshop to bring mindfulness, breathwork, and music to teach participants resiliency tools and to be kind to themselves first as they paint a take-home reminder. The Carroll County Arts Council partnership on a kids workshop and the workshop at the first St. Paul's UMC Social Justice Camp really jazzed us to look for ways to bring more workshops to kids of all ages. The Kind Notes were also introduced as part of the workshops.
Donations to the nonprofit Action for Kindness funded a Community of Kindness workshop tour to the public libraries in Baltimore City, Anne Arundel, Baltimore, Carroll, and Frederick counties in 2023. Over 220 people experienced the workshops during that tour. There have been many workshop collaborations since, with kind people including Kristen Caminiti with Kindness Grows Here, Sarah Blazer with South County is Kind, Kelly Johnson with Community 24/7 to support families and shelters, George Cleve with Bon Secours Community Center, and more.
A workshop was part of the Carroll County Women's Conference. The workshop was sponsored by Kevin Smith and Kindness Worldwide, and the Be Kind signs painted there were featured in an art show in partnership with Carroll Community College and the inauguration of President Rose Mintz.
Our vision to have Be Kind signs in the window of merchants up and down Main Street in Westminster using the Carroll Arts Council Peep Show model became the first Kindness Stroll fundraiser for Action for Kindness in 2023. The goal of bringing the community together was embraced by students who painted the signs, merchants who featured them in their windows, and sponsors including the City of Westminster, Jack and Beth Tevis, Rock Salt Grill, and many more.
We also have a vision for every student in the state to experience a workshop. Our development of prior workshops and earlier collaborations created the framework to support students and schools to do just that, helping to teach them that the first person you need to be kind to each day is you.
To date, the schools who have held workshops or events include Living Classrooms, Piney Ridge, Robert Moton, Thomas Johnson, and Winfield Elementary Schools, Silver Spring International, North Carroll Community School, and West Middle, Gateway, Liberty, and South Carroll High Schools, Harford Community College, and Towson University. We are on a mission to create a kinder world and grateful you are on that journey with us. We believe everything works better when you are around kind and compassionate people.
Let's remind ourselves and others, through words and art, that kindness matters in our community and build a culture of kindness.
This project is still being written. Share this with others and join us to write the next chapter.